Let me tell you something about war. War ain't always about fighting. Blood, bullets, death, yeah, that's part of it. But it sure as hell ain't all of it. Sometimes, it's about knowing when to turn tail. And run your fucking ass off.
This is it, people! Saddle up!
Storm's about to hit.
Hey Games Hour, this is Charlie Barrett, and I'm here with
Henry Gilbert.
Sophia Tong.
And today we're going to play the Gears of War 3. It's the third bit of DLC, but this is the first single-player DLC, so it's probably going to be of interest to a lot more of you. It's Raam's Shadow, and it's available on December 13th for 1,200 Microsoft points, which is $15, and we're going to play the first chapter
in life,
in this video.
There will always be struggle. Such is the nature of things. But in life, there is also hope and happiness.
This guy's full of cliched,
I just loaded the last of the
hopeful
cities on the
statements, as you'll
APCs, Lieutenant Campbell.
Is that the guy who died in Gears 2? Or?
It
I know.
is.
I take it this is a prequel of
Yes.
sorts.
So this is
I love that guy.
Before the damn krill storm hits the city.
This is all prequel. Some of these characters are dead. Spoiler alert for people who haven't played the first two Gears of
We
War.
gave you the spoiler first, then the spoiler alert.
If you're watching this and you haven't played Gears 2,
No, that poor little kid.
I know. He told me that it was gonna be okay, and it wasn't. So yeah, so I'm playing a character named Michael Barrick.
Yeah, I was gonna say his beard reminds me of Michael Rapara.
He talks a lot like Dom,
Mm-hmm.
but he's much balder.
Is he Dom's older brother?
No, so their last names are different. And then if you're playing 4-player co-op, you'll also have Ty, who you saw, who's the guy with the tattoos from Gears of War 2.
Things didn't end so well for
Yeah,
him.
he met an very tragic end in Gears of War 2. And then you also have the leader that Dom takes over for in Gears of War 1. He's like the first casualty of the Gears
Even
of
the
War
one
franchise.
that Raam kills in the start of Gears.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, alright, well that answers my other question. I wondered.
So that's nice. It's 4-player co-op all the way through again. How long is the entire DLC?
So it's supposed to be about 3 hours.
Okay,
and
that's a good chunk.
Yeah, it's 5 chapters, so it's kind of like equivalent to an act in the regular game,
Yeah, that's true.
which is pretty. I don't know, people have to decide for themselves. That's $15, but it's quite a bit. It's not just a small, short thing. Those guys purposely, every single time you play it, they always take out the gun.
So, since this is in the old time, there's no lambents or anything, right?
Right, so you're, fighting the regular locusts with blood rather than glowy yellowness.
And no new weapons. It's all the old stuff.
There are some variations on weapons, as you're about to see.
Yeah, okay.
Not right away, but they do throw a lot of stuff at you right away. Like, I'm playing on a lower difficulty level right now just to make for a good video, but I played it on hardcore at home, and it was a lot harder than the hardcore in the regular campaign.
Oh, really? Maybe it just wasn't challenging enough.
Well, yeah, I'm watching here that when I played on normal in the regular mode, my teammates were helping me way too much. They don't seem to be doing as much this time.
Yeah.
Right, I ran into a few glitches with the AI, but I'll, save to whether those are actually going to be true of the final copy once the review cut comes in. Oh, getting stuck on the corner. There we go. See, they're throwing, as you can see, they're throwing multiple corpsers and multiple boomers at you from the very beginning.
Yeah, where are your teammates?
Yeah, really. Like the regular campaign, they were constantly stealing your kills, and here I am doing all the work.
They were always in front. And
oh, and I guess we'll find out now if they're still here.
Like, help.
Self-revive? You can't self-revive.
I'm crawling towards you can see their names there. So you have Kim from the first game, Ty from the second game, and then a new character like Valeria. Alicia Valera.
Okay, so they still threw in a girl so that people had a female character to play with.
Exactly.
It seems to be the new rule, a girl on every team.
It seems like I am doing all the shooting here, though. Also, it's possible that they told me to do something that...
I saw a sign that said locate the command center.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that we were so busy talking about it that here we go. So this is what you were asking about, Sophia.
Oh, okay.
This is the Hammer of Dawn, but interestingly, instead of using the usual from your own perspective, you're doing kind of a Call of Duty Modern Warfare style buff.
Yeah. You know, one of my favorite parts in Saints Row the Third is where they make fun of this weapon. Because they kept saying, somebody keeps saying, hey, use the IAB or whatever. And then another guy says, nobody ever calls it that. Come on.
And you can see some of the new achievements down there piling up, like killing with the Hammer of Dawn from above.
It's a lot easier this way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still kind of cliche doing this kind of gun, but I do like this take on it. It's kind of monster looking view. And this is the first time they've done this in any Gears of War game.
Yeah.
Risky gamble, brother.
Risky, but they still have an invisible robot that does story points for them.
It's probably the same robot.
We've lost radio contact with Echo 5. They were at a nearby bank with civilians awaiting evac. Move to the bank and support.
There's the bank.
A lot of
what I've played takes place in that bank, so it's if you don't like banks, you will not like this. They're still kicking. This guy's just as good of a kicker as Marcus.
It's those boots, I tell you.
Well, I always wondered if Marcus was bald under his do-rag, you know.
Gears of War sports car.
Yeah, it's nice to see things not entirely hopeless for a change and not completely destroyed.
Yeah, that is one reason people are going to want to play this, is that this is a prequel. This is before Gears of War 1, so you're seeing Sarah kind of how it was before it went totally to crap.
Yeah, that's what I liked about Gears of War 3 is a lot more outside environments, a little more sunnier.
Yeah, this is much sunnier. It looks more, the atmosphere isn't covered in ash yet, or kind of that red mist. And it kind of has like more of a feeling of a real civilization was here.
We just took a stand and killed these goddamn grubs.
Tell me about it. This is my hometown. These are my people.
My condolences.
Gears of War pathos.
Losing one's home is next to losing one's family.
Dude, this guy just spouts those lines all throughout the entire thing.
I guess we're all homeless now.
Gears is about those one-liners.
So your main character is smoking the whole time? Like,
that's a good question. Oh yeah, you're right, Henry. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. But maybe when a really dramatic thing happens, like his jaw drops and he drops the
cigarette
yeah.
or cigar.
I hope that maybe that's the final cutscene of the game. The Sam like, whoa, and then.
Nah, I bet he maybe he dies at the end and self-sacrifice, and he lights up one more cigar.
I really got close to spoiling another game there, but I will not.
Don't give away the ending.
It's an ending to a different game, but hopefully the people that know, and the people that don't have not had anything spoiled for them.
I hope I haven't. Okay. Well, I mean, I mentioned that just because it's a cliche in general, just to do that.
So what's your weapon of choice? What do you usually like to go through Gears with?
I usually just have the Lancer. I hate the Hammer Burst.
Even with the update? With the...
I like that. I like the Retro Lancer in Gears of War 3.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of jumping. It jumps all over the place, but it's worth it just to... Oh, they did something there.
Well, I like that the Retro Lancer, you basically get to do the roadie run that can end in a one-hit kill.
Yeah,
I really like
that's always nice. Works well in multiplayer, too.
But then I depend on it too much, and somebody just shoots me just strafes me from the side, and doesn't end well for me. There we go.
Yeah, that's good video. And I like the Lancer, but then the fact that you have to get a headshot can be really frustrating if you're not good with a sniper rifle. Because you only get that one shot. Oh, here's gonna kick a desk. But he's not as powerful, so it takes 2 kicks.
2 kicks.
I can look at it; just perfectly goes right up against the window there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Marcus could have kicked that through the window. Some more Gears of War sports cars.
You hear that?
That must be Echo Squad. Move!
But so far, what I've played of this, something is happening all the time. There's not too many down moments.
That looks pretty cool. That fiery building too. I like that. One thing I noticed that when I mentioned to you when we played the regular campaign was like that Sarah isn't just Earth, but like it has Australians, you know? Like,
All the different accents.
yeah, it's like, so it's not just an Earth-like thing. It also has people from Australia. It has people from Mexico and Hawaii. Like, it doesn't really make sense. You know?
Oh, sorry, Henry. Is that too violent for you?
It's just that sound effect.
They have all the new executions, like ripping off limbs. Oh wait, that's for the multiplayer.
Yeah, I think it carries much for the same executions over. As far as I've seen, I could have just not seen one yet. So there's some snipers, more. Always keeping it different, not too much. Doesn't go too long without having something different happen.
Mm-hmm.
It does have a little bit relies too much on just having the sinkholes open. Just having like one open after the other, after the other to lengthen the fight.
That makes it feel old school too. Like that Gears of War did a ton of that.
Yeah.
I mean, so you guys have played all 3 Gears?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which was your favorite?
I like the 3rd.
Really? I haven't played enough of 3 yet. I like 2 the most though so far.
Yeah, and I like 2 better than 1. So.
Well, it's Horde mode makes a big difference. But I haven't played enough of Horde mode in 3. I probably like it. Horde mode in 3 must be better, but I just haven't played enough yet.
Yeah, it's really fun with the whole tower defense element added to it. Gives you something to shoot for because you unlock it as you go.
Enemy reinforcement!
That guy's not being very smart. What was this kid?
Henry, we're supposed to reveal that.
Oh, I mean,
I said a lower difficulty.
I mean, this is a lower difficulty. Yeah, I still see smoke coming out of his mouth.
Oh, that'll happen again.
Just enough grenades.
You see what I mean about this more sinkholes after another.
Man, yeah, another.
Just gun him down. Are there more grenades lying around? Or?
Probably, but it's already closed itself. It mercifully closed itself. There we go, check.
Alright. Whoa.
Oh my god, this.
Oh, boomers. I love the boom shot though. It's a fun weapon.
Yeah, it is. Oh no, the hammer burst is exactly what I don't like.
Like, no. Always amazes me how many bullets it takes to down one of these guys.
Well, in Call of Duty, it takes like 1 bullet. There we go.
Control, Echo 5 is KIA. We're moving inside to secure the civilians.
They were a good unit. Copy that, Zeta. Good luck.
Alright, so we finally finished that sinkhole extravaganza. Now moving to a different
Just
area.
help me with the door.
The old help me with the door.
That's when, if you're playing co-op, they would need the other guy to come over and help you, Henry.
If I were hiding in a bank, where would I be?
Precious things are kept in
I
vaults.
told you that
boy.
guy.
That's not even like a saying. That's just.
He makes everything sound like it's a wise saying.
Everything's a fortune cookie.
We used
Yeah.
to have an account here. Now look at the place.
Everything
Yeah,
changes.
kicked. Everything changes.
Oh,
man.
the old metal detector doesn't like the guns.
Aw.
Things stay
The bank's
same.
melting.
This is pretty cool though. I
Yes, it's like,
this.
you know, it goes
do
straight
like
from
the
all
setting,
that.
yeah.
Off from that big outer stuff to
Find a way to
one
unlock
of
that
Gears'
security gate.
patented kind of Bioshock-like creepy environments.
I guess that's why a lot of people like the first one a lot, because like the whole vibe was different, and then I don't know. I thought Gears 2 was a lot of fun too. So
I liked Gears 2's over-the-topness.
yeah,
Story, I still like the story of the Gear and the pacing of Gears 1 the best, but
Mhm.
2, they just, you know, took it to some crazy extremes like the worm, and
yeah.
I didn't like being underground as much as you were into the.
We need to find the override to lift that gate.
Why do you like 3 the best?
Because it kind of just like elaborates on Gears 2. It's just like more explosions and more crazy action sequences, and because that's what I liked about Gears 2. But I know that people who enjoy kind of like the different tone of the first one find like 2 like just way too over the top. But it's like for me, Gears is just over the top, you know, violence and stuff like that. And I like the 4-player co-op aspect of it too. And the level designs are bigger because you have to get all 4 to fit in. So I
Yeah.
kind of like exploring like a bigger environment. I mean, I do like the fact that Gears is super linear,
Follows lightning.
but
My
the
thoughts
environments do
exactly,
feel bigger
Todd.
and
There has
more
to be
open.
locusts nearby.
Did you play it for the first time with
No wonder you
co-op
guys
or
work
single
so
player?
well together.
Oh, I always
You're
play
like
it
this
co-op.
fucking trend
Yeah.
Played
setter.
through all the games cooperatively, which is why I like the series because it's super
yeah.
fun.
I mean, this is the first game that I really played co-op at all with.
Yeah.
I know that some of them
I mean, I tried Halo, but I kind of like the.
Ooh, bloody.
Ugh.
In the opening, it was weird to just see a little kid. in the
Yeah, I think that's the first time I've ever seen. Well,
A child in this series, yeah.
do you ever see Dom's children?
I don't think so. Like, I don't even know if in photographs even.
Yeah, you see his wife, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, they talk about his kids,
Yeah, I don't think so.
so that might have been the first instance of a child in the Gears of War universe, and
true.
immediately killed.
But that explains why you don't see any other kids later on.
They just die too quick.
So yeah, I mean, immediately they put you in a dark place with a flamethrower. So they keep changing up a lot in the DLC. I think knowing that it's just kind of one act, so they try to cram a lot of different kind of gameplay into that one 3-hour playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah, just giving you the Scorcher this early.
Yeah, and having a Hammer Dawn from right at the beginning from a
never
different
much light behind the
perspective.
ground.
Considering what's under the ground these days, I'm with you, sister.
Ty gonna say anything wise? Oh,
No.
he was probably thinking something wise there.
Hello? Is anyone back
There
there?
are survivors. Oh, good.
This is Lieutenant Min Young Kim. We're here to help.
Oh, no, no,
Jack,
sir.
you around?
Do you know if they have
Unlock
plans
that
for
door
other
for us,
single
will you?
player add-on?
I don't think
at
that
this
they
point?
announced. There's a season pass, which if you've already gotten, you'll get this as a part of it.
Yeah, I paid for that. I'm beginning to regret it because I have not played this game enough to make that $30 pass worth it.
Well, it's
How
there
much-
for you whenever you want to.
Yeah,
How much was the season pass, Henry?
it was $30. I think it was.
$30.
But they said it was like a 30% deal or 35% off or something.
Oh,
You
was
do save
it
money if you-
40 if you didn't
I-
buy it early? Because I remember
Yeah.
they were promoting that for a while.
I think it was something like that.
Anybody alive in here?
And that is because if you don't care about the multiplayer maps, then you pay $30 for this basically. But if you care about the multiplayer a lot, and you play a lot of Gears multiplayer, then that's a good value.
Yeah.
I thought I would play more, but I really haven't yet. Ah, you're burning up the money, man.
Yeah.
Not like they need it.
That's all.
True.
I value our lives much more.
Ah,
Jeez.
Ty.
I like that they put in a whole like if you didn't have that gun, if you didn't have the Scorcher, there wouldn't have been that line.
That's true. I always take these guys out with the Lancer because
It's easier.
yeah, it's like they're all. That's something I should point out though.
What
That
just happened?
the AI in Gears 3 was really kind of so good that it got in your way. Here they die a lot on their own. And you used to like you'll be doing fine, and because you didn't save them,
Oh,
you
right.
get an objective failed all of a sudden just because you
Didn't revive them.
failed to be paying attention to where they were at the time. Which
Right.
could be fun in its own way, I suppose.
I wasn't ready for that kind of thing.
That's never happened to me until this DLC.
Yeah, it wasn't like that before. But
Yeah, like they would always save you, and you didn't really worry about them. You could save them if you wanted to, but somebody else would get around to it if you didn't.
oh, right.
Oh man, looks like you're gonna be dead.
Or we'll just chainsaw everybody trick.
Yeah, Nasher works well too. Oh no.
Not the right place to be doing that.
It was the right place dramatically.
Reminds me of my divorce. I missed that.
Much more.
Right, that guy's down.
Uh-oh. Oh, someone revived in that then.
All these guys, come on. They're not pulling their weight.
Yeah, I like the traditional Lancer. I never really played too much with the retro Lancer after they tweaked it after the beta. It was like super overpowered at one point and a little less accurate now.
So do you play much in the multiplayer?
Yeah, like when the beta came out, I played a bunch, but I generally just stick with horde mode, or at least like the last few times that I've been playing. But the competitive modes are fun too.
I will admit that I died in this room many times last night.
Well, it's all over the place, and there's fire,
And
and
it's dark, and you're worried about the money. Oh, who's that?
someone locked in the vault.
Could that be a character that we might know and love?
I doubt it.
Or at least know. We probably don't love. Let's find out.
You bitches want some of this? Come here, I'll show you what I got. I'm gonna kill all of you when I get out of here. You freaks hear that?
Ah, kid's got spirit.
That was a show you what a badass he was.
Hey, what's your name?
Jace.
Eh.
Jay
Good to
Stratton.
meet you, Jace. I'm Alicia. You're safe now, alright?
Thanks. I thought I was done.
Are there any other survivors in here?
I don't think so.
Well, stick with us. We'll get you to safety. Come on.
So that was Chapter 1 of Raam's Shadow, the new single-player DLC for Gears of War 3. It's coming out December 13th, but if you want to see the next chapter, we're going to be posting that video a little later. So stay tuned for Chapter 2. This is the end of Chapter 1. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.